Hello, everybody. My name is VTech. Do 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 do. How do you guys feel about that? Holy shit! Oh my gosh, that caught me off guard. I for one would have loved to seen Shinsuke win, and to see him win is really good. I think Samoa Joe losing it was crazy because
But I think this means for a call up for him to main roster.
I don't know how to feel about that. I think Samoa Joe on the main roster, it would be really cool. SmackDown, I think, is
But it's not a
Place he should be at.
But at the same time, there's no room that they can actually put him into an actual storyline.
There's definitely places on SmackDown.
Other than, oh hey, I'm going to try to be a Randy Orton. I'm gonna come in and take out a veteran. I wonder where we've seen that before.
Him and Braun Strowman. Who knows? But let's talk about everything on the card, and then we'll get to the big match because I'm still blown away by that. But kicking off the show, Aries and No Way Jose. No way. Clearly, Aries is gonna win. That was a given. It was a great match. After that, it was followed by Ember Moon, I believe, and
Moon's debut.
Ember Moon's debut and Billie Kay. Ember Moon wins because debuts for life. So that was
that was the thickest finisher.
That was great. Like her finisher was it was a leaping, twisting stunner. Good God Almighty! I'm a
off
fan
the top rope.
Off of the top rope. Oh my gosh, it was crazy. So I'm definitely gonna say for that, I'm really happy for Ember Moon. I think she'll be fun for Asuka. I think those two will really kick it off.
And I'm gonna switch things up from what I usually say.
Shoot.
That chick can wrestle.
That chick can wrestle. Oh my gosh. Continue.
I think we missed something.
No, it's after this, right?
No. You missed something else.
What?
After the Aries match, who came in?
Oh yeah.
Hideo Itami.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Hideo Itami makes his pay-per-view return, not his actual return, but his pay-per-view return, which they should have just saved for the pay-per-view.
Yeah,
They
true.
should have, actually.
True. I guess because he already returned, so I kind of overlooked that. Besides, we had a crazy list of people.
That's why it didn't feel as big to me because he had already.
We had a crazy list of people.
Now.
Yeah, he did the GTS, which was crazy. We had a crazy amount of people there. We had Flair, Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, Finn Balor, Mick Foley, Foley's family, the
Grimm's Toy Show was there.
Noam Dar, Grimm's Toy Show. The people from Orange County Choppers.
Grimm's Toy Story.
Kota Ibushi, Funaki.
The whole Cruiserweight Classic people.
It was crazy. It was a crazy night for wrestling. I'm gonna say, ROH was great. NXT, Brooklyn 2. Oh my god.
Smashed the bar. The
Rest in peace, SummerSlam.
If Ring of Honor set the bar, NXT smashed it. They picked it up and broke it over their knee.
Rest in peace, SummerSlam.
Gonna suck.
It's like with Mania. Remember Mania and freaking the pay? I can't remember what pay-per-view it was, but
Takeover Dallas.
Was that the one where Triple H came out and he was like, "We are NXT" and all that, right?
I think that was Brooklyn, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the first Brooklyn.
All right,
I think.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember, but there was another one where I think Triple H came out. I thought, or maybe it was someone else. It was something big that happened the one before Mania. But on track with this, after the Ember Moon match, which was great, for her debut, we had Bobby Roode. Holy crap! This is where Bobby Roode. They tried to make him a heel. You failed. You completely you failed.
You failed it terribly. Like that's the worst. Like trying to make somebody a heel job ever.
15,000 people.
You
were
gave him
singing
the most
Glorious.
catchy theme song.
He's also very, very confident. He's up like in a shaft coming all the way down.
It's like that Shawn Michaels entrance that he had against Undertaker.
Yeah, when he was wearing all white. When it was like the Heaven versus
He has
Hell
a Ric
match
Flair
and stuff.
robe on.
It would have been great if he was like "Row" instead of "Woo." Like that would have been, because Ric Flair was there. He should have done that. This would have been a perfect time to flip-flop, make Roode the face, make Andrade the heel, because Andrade was getting booed, and he was the face of this. The entire hype was him as the face, and it's like, you had 15,000 people singing Glorious, alright? Like, Shinsuke Nakamura's theme song is one thing, but Glorious. 15,000 people. Good God Almighty. I don't even know what to say about those numbers of people singing that song, and the amount of times that Bobby Roode just stopped the match and was like, glorious, and the crowd chanting glorious at him. This is glorious. Like, good God almighty. And of course Bobby Roode won because freaking CN's not going to win against Bobby Roode. So, good God almighty. We're already kicking off the first hour in a great way. After that match, though, I believe that was the tag team match, right?
Yeah, the tag team match was next, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't like the ending to the next two matches. I'm gonna tell you that.
I didn't either.
Because
It was
the Ciampa, I always say Ciampa, not Ciampa, and Gargano match, which they're called Team Do It Yourself. That's great. Lost against the Revival. I'm glad they lost against the Revival. I'm gonna tell you that. However, the way that the match stretched out, I felt like they were gonna win, and it felt like we were gonna get a heel turn from Ciampa. And I didn't like how Gargano tapped out. I am not one for having him tap out because it really shouldn't have happened, and he was too close to the ropes. I think he should have just took a pin, but the submission kind of justifies it. So,
But you gotta understand when it comes to this. Screw you, Miguel. When it comes to this, you have to understand. You know you're hurt. If you grab the rope, you're just gonna continue the pain.
but still, it stops and you can continue the match. All right.
But
Yeah, that's what that's the only thing I did not like about that ending is the fact that he should have been in the middle of the ring.
If you continue, you're still gonna get more hurt, causing the injury to get worse.
You can still grab the ropes and stop the match. Anyways, I think there should have been a heel turn at the end of that, because the way that the ending stretched, it just felt like a heel turn was going to happen. It didn't happen. Nothing happened after that. Women's match, pretty great.
The women's match was very good. Like, I was honestly just as much into it as I was into the main event, which that's never happened with me in a women's match.
There definitely
at least
was
not in a long time. There's been a few, but not in a long time.
There definitely was the vibe that Bayley was leaving, and I think that's a confirmation that she gone. Because
well, after the match, you heard it, and I know I heard it too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she said, "I'll see you soon." To
Becky and
Sasha, who are at ringside, and of course she gave hugs to all them and hugs to Charlotte, who Charlotte gets booed out the freaking galore. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like for real.
What else? Just Bayley and Asuka hugging at the end. It's weird because Asuka, if you're facing Bayley, Asuka's the heel, but I think Asuka.
Well, Asuka, even in all the promos, was a heel. Like, all her promo work was heel work.
Yeah, but then at the end of the match, she kind of was just like, here's a hug, goodbye, I'm champ, whatever. But I think if you have her go against Ember Moon, because that's what I'm kind of pushing towards now, at least, it's going to be weird.
At least that's what it looks like, because there's no one else you can.
Yeah, and Ember Moon already made a great first impression on a lot of people, so it'd be dumb. It would be dumb, all right? Straight out, it'd be dumb, like, if you had someone attack at the end of the main event of a pay-per-view and not have the main event the next pay-per-view. Shots fired. Alright? So, that match was great. Bayley's gone. She kind of gave that impression that she's gone. Asuka's champ. I'm very, very happy about that, because I didn't really want Bayley to win the title again. I'm liking where it's going with Asuka. But good God almighty, Samoa Joe and Shinsuke Nakamura. The amount of crazy entrances we had tonight was WrestleMania-like.
They went all out on the end, which makes me. The one thing I do wonder is about all the craziness that's going to ensue as it pertains to entrances tomorrow, because we know there's a lot of people tomorrow.
Yeah. They got
namely Finn Balor. I'm wondering what he's going to have.
They got to kick it up for tomorrow, like straight up. You would be dumb just to play off tomorrow as, hey, it's SummerSlam. No, SummerSlam is like the WrestleMania of the summer. It's our mid-WrestleMania.
It's the second biggest pay-per-view of the year.
Yeah.
It's the second biggest pay-per-view of the year.
So they better kick it up. Shinsuke actually had a guy playing the violin to his theme song.
That was sick. Like
people
literally when all the lights went out and then they like shined the light down, I was like, they're not gonna have just Shinsuke sitting there, are they? But no, it wasn't Shinsuke. It was the guy with the violin. I was like, what?
I thought it was funny how Samoa Joe, you knew he was just ticked off. He came out, no special entrance, and he just dropped the belt that night. Kinshasa,
he's like, yeah,
game
well,
over.
great.
Game over. So, Samoa Joe
This
getting
one of the
called up.
stiffest contests I've ever watched.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
One of the stiffest contests I've ever seen.
I was gently, like, really worried about Shinsuke. Like, Shinsuke can handle himself, but when I saw some of those hits, I was like, oh. Like, I don't know how anyone could, get back up from that. The submissions were crazy. Everything was great.
I just want to go ahead and say something about
shoot.
wrestling. If you grunt loudly, that means you're going to kick out.
Yeah. Unless you're Johnny Gargano. Poor Johnny Gargano. But let's talk about Shinsuke with the title. Holy crap! So clearly Aries and Hideo Itami, they're a thing. Bobby Roode and Shinsuke. Is that what you guys are thinking?
Is Bobby and Shinsuke? I mean, I don't know, just for the simple fact that I feel like Shinsuke is on path to have another great run, and I feel like they're about to do what they did with Shinsuke with Roode now, where he's gonna not be in the main event, not be the world title scene, but he's gonna be like up as like the co-main event type thing.
Yeah. So I'm really curious to see who Shinsuke is gonna face. Like, if it's not Roode.
Nobody but Joe.
Joe's kind of a weird one because
maybe Aries.
Aries is doing.
Oh
Hideo.
yeah, Aries and Hideo. Who else?
Ty Dillinger.
Joe, Roode, Dillinger, Cien, or somebody new that they will be debuting.
Yeah. So, especially
No,
because
Jose.
the Sanity guy. So let's all take our bets right now. Who we think Sanity is? Mullins.
It's not a female.
You said something crazy. What'd you say, Cole?
Hopefully it's not a female.
All right. Mullins, you sent me something which kind of sparked it. I was like, yeah, it makes sense. Tommy End. That might be a good one.
Yeah.
Tommy End. It had a very Tommy End feel to it.
So, might be that. Faber, you want to say anything?
I think it's Crazy Mary Dobson.
Okay, I'm also
I don't
saying
think they would
maybe
have
that
pushed
one,
it like that for
but-
Crazy Mary Dobson.
You mean a big indie name who just signed with NXT? One of the best indie female wrestlers?
Guys, it's James Storm. Calm down. He's coming back. Yeah, he's coming back. So
My bet. I love how you don't even ask. My bet, you just asked.
well,
two
you said you
people.
hope it's not a female. So and
Yeah,
you were kind
I'm
of pointing
just
toward Tommy End. Who are you saying?
I'm not pointing towards Tommy End.
Who you
I'm
pointing
pointing
towards?
my own.
Who?
Come on, boy, Jimmy Havoc.
All right, get out of here.
That's
He's
a
injured.
shot in the
Get outta
dark.
here.
That's a shot in the dark. I like that selection, but that's a shot in the dark.
He's injured. Get out of here. All right, let's give our pick for the
So it's
review
half
numbers.
WWE wrestling.
Exactly. No, they're all cracked up. Actually,
Well,
let's
if they
go-
run these promos for another month or two, he can heal up.
True. All right, let's give our numbers and everything. Cole, how many Kinshasas tonight?
I would give it. I gave ROH such a nice rating last night. I say I give it a 10.
All right, Miggy Mania, how many CNs not going over because Bobby Roode?
Racism, so I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10.
All right, Uncle John, how many Prince Mamakea's whatever your EFED name is out of 10?
Prince
I had just
McGoogle.
woken up.
Prince McGoogles.
I just woken up, so I can't.
Nate, how many
rate
Prince
it.
McGoogles for John?
I'll give it a 9.5.
Mullins, how many leaping, twisting stunners out of 10?
How can you not give it a 10?
All right, and
Was
I for
anyone
one-
really disappointed in this show overall?
no, and I said for a pay-per-view as this goes, entrances, everything, there's only like one ending I wasn't really crazy about. Other than that, I'm gonna give it Ty Dillinger perfect 10. And we will see you all tomorrow for SummerSlam.